I'm just staring at her through the curtains. Nothing creepy about this at all. If she looks over, she'd see like the outline of a dude's face in the curtain. That's horrifying. That's like psycho stuff right there. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we're hopping into Zak McKracken and the Alien Mindbenders, a 1988 graphic adventure game by Lucas Games. Second game to use the Scum engine after Maniac Mansion. As you can see, this game was originally developed for the Commodore 64, which is what we're seeing here. We're going to be playing the Amiga version, however. I just wanted to kind of show you guys what this game looked like in its original state. Actually, fun fact, the Commodore 64 version obviously looked less good than the Amiga version that we're going to be playing, because the Amiga has, more pixels on screen, more colors and all that. But actually, the folks in Japan got a special version on the FM Towns, which I can show you right here. And this is a 256 color version of the game that came out on CD-ROM that was previously unavailable to people in North America until GOG released this game in the later 2000s. This game in Japan was known as Zak McKracken. And you could play it in English or Japanese, actually. So if you got the Japanese version and you had an FM Towns computer, you could go ahead and play this in English. Interestingly, though, if you play it in Japanese, the characters' eyes change into anime eyes. Their eyes get bigger when you play it in Japanese. So there you go. They even planned a version of this game for the Apple II, which I think would have been a downgrade compared to the Commodore 64. I mean, the Apple II graphics, I think, are just not as sophisticated. So it actually would have been kind of interesting just to see what that game would look like. But anyway, this has been a little bit of a showcase of the Commodore 64, the origins, the FM Towns, the Japanese. Let's go land right squarely in the middle and play this game on the Amiga. Now, before we actually hop into this game, I just want to quickly acknowledge that we are on episode 498, meaning we are ending our 5th year of this quest to play 1001 video games. And if I haven't stressed enough already, something special is coming for episode 500, people. So keep an eye out and make sure that you're here to watch episode 500 when it arrives. But we'll leave that for another day. Jumping into Zak McKracken. Zak, what am I going to do with you? This is my boss at $sign Industries. But boss, I'll never win a Pulitzer working this sleazy tabloid. So Zak here works at a tabloid, the National Inquisitor, I think is the actual name. Actually, you can see it there on the mirror, or on the glass. I'm sick of making up stupid stories. Then make up stories that aren't stupid. So he's not a real journalist. He wants to be. There's our lovable Zak. Look, just don't do this last feature and then you can write your novel. Or just do this last feature and then you can write your novel. Here's your ticket to Seattle. So this game takes place in San Francisco. I gotta fly to Seattle for some reason. I want more on that vicious two-headed squirrel that's been attacking campers. And if you can't find it, just make it up, kid. Oh, all right. And while you're there, the first UFO sighting happened on Mount Rainier 50 years ago. Write it up, too. Only what if it didn't happen to turn out to be made up? What if the alien mindbenders really exist? I guess we're going to find out. Tabloid reporter strangles boss over lousy assignment. What was that? Nothing, boss. For some reason, Zak McKracken reminds me of Jerry Seinfeld. Just that like smirk on his face, and he's like a skinny white guy with like kind of a thin face. That like 1980s hairstyle that is clearly rendered in, what is it, probably like 32 pixels for doing his whole hair. Anyway, the game's continuing to load. So this game is set in the distant year of 1997. Zak, of course, is a writer for a tabloid newspaper. And you end up in Zak's bed alone. Again. Darn it, Zak ain't getting laid, guys. You end up tracking down UFOs and stuff. I think you end up teaming up with some Yale co-eds to stop an alien conspiracy. So maybe by the end of this game, Zak is no longer bunking alone, but he's got a companion or two, a nighttime companion, if you catch my drift. Anyway, here's the backstory. Somewhere in the solar system, something was happening, I guess? Oh, here we go. Something's happening on Mars. There's a Martian face on that building. We do end up going to Mars at some point in this game, from what I have read. So I've read a little bit about, how this game works and everything. You end up globetrotting all over the place. You go to Mayan temples and stuff. Hey, he's having an out-of-body experience. Tabloid reporter spaces out in a dream. Oh my god, it's an alien! Run, Zach! Run! Run from religion! It will pull you in! Oh, run from clone women! The clone women will suck you in and suck your brains out. Okay, is this like, is this giving us hints? Oh my god, run from the googly eyes! Don't get caught up in the high-stakes game of the costume industry. You'll go bankrupt. Run for that door! Get out of here, Zach. You've got to flee. Now he's in jail. This looks like E.T. from Atari, 1982 game. So he's just running around space. The giant eyes, the giant sunglasses, and funky nose and mustache thing you can't run away from. He'll get you. He has long-standing fears. He was once attacked by a guy wearing the googly eyes and the fake nose mustache thing. He was attacked in an alley, and he has post-traumatic stress dreams about this. One thing that's interesting about the Amiga is even playing an Amiga on a modern computer, Amiga games still have the load time. Like there are ways to skip over it, but for the authentic experience, you kind of have to sit here and just wait for games to load. That's what you did back in the day, so whatever. I should make a drawing of that map I saw. Maybe I should. Okay, so here's my apartment. As you can see, Maniac Mansion style controls here. You can walk to different places. You can look at things. Like, for instance, what is this? It is a cat clock. He doesn't actually say anything. There's a lamp. Hey, there's a plastic card. Also, look how tidy his bed is. He just woke up from a horrible nightmare, and it's like, first thing he did is make the bed. Okay, we're gonna use sushi in the fishbowl. Wah wah. So I guess he's calling his fish sushi. Go ahead. I'm going to throw sushi in the lamp. Come with me, sushi. I don't know why you need to do this. Apparently you do. So as per usual for these adventure style games, I have some tips from the internet. Because as I've learned for adventure games, you can't wing it. I can't just pop in and make like a 30 or 40 minute video and make any progress. Instead, what you have to do is, or what I have to do is have some sort of guide in terms of what direction I'm going. So, all right. So sushi is in the lamp. I don't know how that helps us. There's torn wallpaper, a door. Here's the next thing that we got to do. We're going to grab this torn wallpaper, and we're going to use it with the plastic card. I don't know what that does either. I guess I hide the plastic card in the wallpaper. It's my cash card. Okay. I don't know why I needed to use the wallpaper with it, but anyway. Let's go ahead and check our desk before we leave, see if there's anything cool in here. There is. How do we take things? We have a take option. Pick up. Going to pick up a kazoo. That's probably like an alien mating call thing that we're going to have to use later on. And other than that, I think we're good. I kind of want to pick up my awesome cat clock too. Can I bring that with me? That'd be kind of cool. It's nailed to the wall. Jeez. Who like hammers their clocks to the wall? Like that is not coming down. Did I rent that with the apartment? All right, off we go to Grand Adventures. Oh, we have the snail. It's a bad sign when the loading logo for your computer is a snail. That doesn't instill any confidence. Oh, what is this? A giant supercomputer? Well, what is this? An infrared sensor. Interesting. So this game was made in 1988, but it takes place in 1997. So, in a secret room. So I guess they thought there'd be some kind of advanced technology from the 90s. So obviously we're in 1997, but things aren't going to necessarily reflect 1997, if you catch my drift. These guys do not look human. Or they're definitely freaks. I just talked to the king, and he said the machine is working perfectly. They're going to hypnotize people, aren't they? Yes, working perfectly. He said in just a few more days, all Earthlings will be stupider than we are. Oh, these guys are idiots. Okay, but they're making us all dumb. Yes, stupider than we are. We're all being brought down to the lowest common denominator. This isn't good. I think you've been hanging around the machine too long, dude. You seem to be extra stupid. Yes, too long. I think I need a new partner. Interestingly, this game was supposed to actually be more serious along the lines of like an Indiana Jones style Lucasfilm adventure game. But it gradually got more silly sort of as they developed it, which I think is a good way to go. I mean, when the title is Zak McKracken and the Alien Mindbenders, it's inherently a little zany. So I think going a little silly and zany like Maniac Mansion is probably a good idea. Anyway, let's check out what we got to work with here. All right, we got a lovely apartment here. Oh, I'm still in my apartment. I thought I was in like a lobby or something. Wait, why do I have an infrared sensor in my lobby? Or in my apartment? I don't know. We're going to push this seat cushion out of the way. I can't move it. Oh yeah? Well, can you pull it? How about that? Oh, it turns out he can move it. Good idea. This place is a mess. How does a seat cushion end up jammed behind an infrared machine? I don't want to know what you were doing before bed, Zach. I don't want to know. Why do you have such weird dreams? Not too sure. What do we got back here? We have a power cord and an outlet. Have a TV. Oh, an infrared sensor. That's just part of the TV. Okay, this is just a giant television. This is a beast of a TV, actually. So supposedly there's supposed to be like a TV remote around here, but I can't find one. So instead, we're going to use the power cord in the power outlet and see what that does. All right, the TV is now officially plugged in. Can I turn on a TV? Doesn't have any controls on it. Okay, we gotta find the remote. Now I have an idea. Maybe it's under the other seat cushion. Aha! There it is. So we will pick up our... There we go. Now I kind of want to use my remote control on the TV. Or wait, use remote control. Oh, it's loading. All right, we got that to work. Television buffering. Here we go, the news. Good morning, San Francisco. This is Lori Amore. Lori Amore. We'll continue with today's top story about the Yale co-ed's mission to Mars. But first, after these important messages. All right, so co-eds are going to Mars. Hello, I'm Annie Laris from the Society for Ancient Wisdom in San Francisco. Totally sounds like a cult, some kind of new age cult. Gosh, she looks very familiar. Hey, it's the girl I dreamed about. Where have I seen her before? I saw 5 of her in my dream. Our quest for a greater understanding of the past can make for a better world today. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to get sucked into a cult, guys. Don't you worry. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me 4 more times, shame on you. All right, what else we got here? Let's just do a little inventory here. Wait, that's a butter knife? That looks like a broken longsword. Like, it looks like a medieval sword that's just broken. Oh wait, is there like a little bar on the wall that's mounting the knife? Interesting. Well, we might as well take our sweet butter knife. Because why not? There we go. We are now armed with a knife, so we have some level of defense. Let us open up our fridge and see what we got going on there. I like how the TV's playing in the background, and he's just sort of like casually listening to it, but you can still play the game. That's kind of cool. We had dreams in which an alien told us how to convert our van into a spaceship. What is happening on the TV? Okay, what is this? Milk? An egg. Okay, we took an egg. We picked up the knife. Is there anything else in here? Oh, there's a cabinet here. Let's try opening the cabinet and see what we got. Anything? Oh, what is that? Hold on, what is a box of crayons? Why does he have this in his house? We'll also take this. as a video game adventurer, an adventurer from a 1980s video game, your strategy has to just be pick up literally everything. If someone's like, ew, it's a dirty rag on the ground, you're like, I'll take that. That will help get me out of jail later on, you know? Like everything is just used for everything in these old adventure games. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I will close the fridge just so I don't, run up the electric bill. That is an ancient-looking fridge for someone living in 1997, though, I should say. All right, so we have done everything, I think. What is this? Is that a key? This is a small key. Let us pick up the small key. Save that for later. Wait, why can't I get it? Pick up the key. Wait, what's happening here? Pick up. Oh, I did it. Okay, I have the key. I have everything. Let's get out of here. Open the door. On to more adventures. Funny thing about this game is you not only have to... he wants to turn the TV off. Better not leave that on. You not only have to fight aliens and stuff like that and go on grand adventures. You also have to do things like do your dishes and pay your electricity bill and stuff. So it kind of mixes adventure with like the mundane, but I think this is kind of what it's going for. It kind of has that feeling like that's a bit of its humor, is mixing the more elaborate with the more mundane stuff here. All right, we're on the street. Let's see. Go over here. What is this stuff? It is a sign. Oh wait, there's a doorbell. How do we read? Read the sign. Hello? Closed for service. Push doorbell. All right. Push doorbell. See what happens here. Oh, here comes a dude. Oh, he's looking at us. We're closed and we're out of fresh bread anyway. Get out of here. Also, he is he's not in a shirt. I think he was just wearing an apron. I don't think that passes the health inspector. Let's be real jerks to this guy. Gonna push this doorbell repeatedly. Come on, buddy. Sell me some bread. Listen, you don't want the bread we have left. Go away. I'll be the judge of that. Put on some pants and come answer the door. It's his weekend. He's just lounging around in his underwear. He doesn't want to put on pants. I guarantee that's what's happening here. Eventually, he'll just throw bread at us. We'll be happy. Okay, you asked for it. Oh, he literally is going to throw bread at us. Oh! What is that? That's not bread, man. That damaged the sidewalk. Okay, well, we'll take it. We'll use this as a weapon to bludgeon an alien to death later on, I'm sure. Okay, what do we got going on over here? Let's finish checking out the neighborhood. Oh, there's nothing. Okay. So, heading over this way, we find the TPC. That stands for the telephone company. That's basically Google. That's what they predicted 1988 would be Google. It's an amalgamation of all the major telecoms. This bus is being driven by a faceless stick man. I will get into it. How do I get in the bus? Seriously, what do I do? Okay, here's how you do it. You use the kazoo. And somehow, I guess, that causes the bus to open. Oh, we had to wake him up. The bus driver was sleeping. I thought that was a stick man. I was like, why would they draw like a stick man? Anyway, interesting. You want to go to the airport? Well, climb aboard. All right. I'm in the bus. Now apparently we have to use our cash card with the cash card reader. Hey, they predicted Interac payments in 1988. That's pretty good, actually. We didn't even really have Interac. Did we have Interac in 1997? Not really. I really started paying with cards in the 2000s at some point, I think. Yeah. But still, that's a really good prediction then, way ahead of its time. All right. The Hare Krishnas or whatever. They were in all the airports in the 1980s, I guess. Okay, what do we got going on here? The reservations terminal, the newsstand. Can we open the newsstand? I don't want to get a newspaper. Okay, can we use... Want to buy a book on enlightenment? Yes, I do. Tell you what. You can have all my money. Give me that book. Oops. Use, no, give. Cash card. That'll be $42. Give. Cash card. I think he was not going to take no for an answer. There you go, buddy. Here, you can have all my money in the world. No more books. Just let me dance. Alright, wait. Did I get the book? Okay, what is this book on enlightenment? We got it. We might as well see what it is. It's How to Raise Your Consciousness and Lower Your Golf Scores. Yeah, we just got ripped off. We just got ripped off badly. It was written by a guru in Nepal named Swami Palanwanda. You know, this stuff is like a joke, but like honestly, there are people in the world who like follow swamis and stuff, and like it still happens. Like people still like join cults and stuff. I don't get it, guys. I don't understand how anyone thinks that's a good idea. Like, where do you have to be in your life for someone to be like, I'm a guru, and for you to be like, yes, I will follow you, you know? Like, it just seems like I guess I'm not the kind of person to join cults. Apparently. All right, we're now on the plane. You're late! I'll show you to your seat. All right, go ahead. Ready and waiting. Doesn't look like anyone else is on this plane. Here it is. Oh. Well, I guess there is like one guy over there. And a girl. So who's supposed to sit in front of me? Ladies and gentlemen, you heard this speech before. I'll cut it short. Don't jump out of the plane when the plane's in motion. In the likely event of a water landing, your seat cushion may be used as a flotation device. This is actually probably a tip that I'm going to need. If we lose cabin pressure, oxygen mass should appear, but don't count on it. What kind of airline am I flying on? This does not feel safe. Enjoy your flight. Good luck. I have a feeling I won't. Man, she does not like her job. All right, the plane is taking off. Here's your meal. All right. I guess we just wait for a while. Here's your meal. We can get up if we want. Let's go see if she's gonna yell at us for standing up. Hanging out on a plane. Hey, look, that guy's like looking at us, sleeping. Here's your meal. What do we got going back here? We're going snakes on a plane on her. We're gonna like sneak around the plane and do stuff. Hey, it's the washroom. I'm not an animal, so I am gonna close the door. Or maybe I'm not. Close the door. There we go. I guess I'm gonna use the washroom. Why not? Oh, they actually did have an animation for this. Excuse me. Oh, and it pans away. Alright, there you go. Alright, we're keeping it PG. Thank you. How about this? We use the toilet paper in the sink. See what that does. Okay, but that could clog it up. Alright, and now we'll turn on the sink. We're just causing mayhem. We're just a little, use the call button. We're just a little rascal who's causing trouble for this poor flight attendant who already hates her job enough. Now we can open this. Are you alright in there? I'm not. Good luck with all that. Good, now please take your seat. Okay, good luck with that, ma'am. She's gonna be dealing with that for a while. What a mess! Meanwhile, we're totally not taking our seat. Sabotage sink stifles screeching stewardess. We just made her day worse, guys. All right, let's go ahead and now sneak into here. And... I kind of want to burst open this door, but I'm afraid I'll kill us. So instead, how about we open the microwave, and let's throw that egg in the microwave and have that explode. We're just literally causing chaos for this poor flight attendant. Close the microwave, and then turn on the microwave. All right, there you go. Now she's gonna have to do that. Now we can, you know, pick up. Oh shit! You shouldn't be doing that. Sorry. Go back to your seat right now. All right. So I guess you're not allowed. So maybe you do have to like keep her busy in order to do stuff. Now stay there. Okay, but as soon as she's, you know, busy doing that, we're totally gonna pick up cushion. We're gonna take the lighter. Pick up lighter. Who's sneaking a lighter onto a plane? I don't know. It's mine now. And okay, we need to find the bin. Oh, here we go. Open bin. Open the bin. Oh, there we go. Like, we can open all of these. And then when the plane banks, there's gonna be luggage everywhere. Man, what else can we do to this poor woman? We're ruining her day. Open the bin. I like how this girl is just totally disinterested. Get over here sleeping. We have Mr. Monopoly reading the newspaper here. An old lady is holding on for dear life. Anything interesting in any of these bins? What is that? That is an oxygen tank. All right, well, let's go ahead and pick up the oxygen tank. We're now lugging around an oxygen tank. We stole that old woman's air. She's going to suffocate. All right, I think we've caused enough damage here. How's it going in here? Did you do this? Go sit down! I kind of want to open the emergency exit, but I feel like that's like one level of Dennis the Menace too far. You're no longer Dennis the Menace, you're straight up, I don't know what you are. You're straight up murderer. That's crossing a line. Okay, now we seem to just be waiting. I've been waiting here for a few minutes for something to happen. I don't think there's anything more for us to do. I think we literally just wait. Okay, I think I figured out how to save our game. Go save this game. Why is the Sphinx wearing a funny nose? I don't know. All right, we're saving our game just in case we screw something up here. And now back to the plane. There's actually kind of a wait here. I'm thinking about you know, how they wanted this game to be more serious, like Indiana Jones originally, though. That kind of got me thinking that even though Lucasfilm has made like Indiana Jones, Star Wars, they've made a few other movies. Off the top of my head, I can't name them, but I know they've made a few. But it's not like they were like a movie powerhouse, you know, like they could have made even more movies, I think. And I feel like Lucasfilm Games actually had a lot of interesting ideas that could have translated in some way into maybe not even movies, but shows or something, you know? Like Maniac Mansion could have been something, you know, Full Throttle could have been something. I mean, Zak McKracken here. Zak McKracken's interesting because it is definitely a bit of a cult hit, and fans have clamored for a sequel for years. But it's really just sort of never happened. Fans have actually made a number of fan games. I think there's Zak McKracken and the Alien Rock Stars, or Zak McKracken and the Lonely Sea Monster. But there's never been like an official Lucasfilm sequel to this game. But yeah, I mean, like all the Lucasfilm games kind of have a bit of a feel to them. And I could totally see some kind of movie coming out of at least one or two of these. So they definitely had franchises they could have worked with, but for whatever reason, Lucasfilm wasn't really all that interested. Is this plane ever going to land, by the way? Oh, the flight attendant's done. Okay, so that's something. Time is going. I think she's gonna come and close all these bins. I hear her closing the bins. All right, here we go. The plane will land. Imagine this flight was in like real time and you had to wait like, 6 hours or something. That would be simultaneously kind of interesting and also horrible. It's like in a weird way I could kind of see that being a cool game feature. Like you start the game and then like, you go and like, do some errands and stuff and come back and check on the flight. It would be kind of interesting, but it's also kind of horrible. In fact, it's more horrible than interesting. I take it back. What did I carry onto the plane, by the way? I have a fishbowl. This is what's in my pockets. A fishbowl, wallpaper, hash card, kazoo, remote control, butter knife. I'm carrying a knife on a plane, a yellow crayon, a cushion, a small key, a stale bread, a book, peanuts, lighter, an oxygen tank. Those shouldn't be nearby one another, and that's it. I am just like... I'm like some kind of hoarding hobo. I don't understand. Anyway, I mean, I guess... Let's fast forward to when the plane lands, I think, here. I'm just staring at her through the curtains. Nothing creepy about this at all. If she looks over, she'd see, like, the outline of a dude's face in the curtain. That's horrifying. That's like psycho stuff right there. There's no, like, talk to option. I want to talk to all these people. Let's try and pick up this chick. Pick up lady. Doesn't work. Beginning to think this flight is in real time. The joke's on me, actually. Please sit down. Oh man, this flight is crazy. How do we get this to end? I refuse to sit. I'm gonna stand in defiance. This is legitimately crazy. How do I get off of this flight? Oh my god, you can press escape to end the flight at any point. Alright, well, I waited there for 15 minutes for no reason. Meanwhile, back in the secret room. Pray tell, what was going on? Aliens are getting stupider. Oh, here we go. Oh, baby, I'm a jailhound, dog-loving, meat-tenderizing rocker in my blue suede. What is he singing? And what do you think you're doing? Why are their heads so misshapen? Groveling to the king. Stop it this instant. You're supposed to be watching the machine, not dancing like a gloon. Okay. Sorry. There's still a chance. Our plans could be foiled. A very small chance that someone will discover and activate the Scholarian device. This is a hint, guys. This is what we have to do. Whatever that device is, we're going to turn it on. The only thing that could stop us. Of course, we will soon be in control and we won't have to worry. Luckily, there is a tabloid reporter so into hijinks that I think he just might turn on the Scholarian device. Keep your mind on the job. Whatever you say, boss. And go back to, like, gyrating around the room, dancing to nonsense. See ya! Staring at us. Don't be cool to my heartache hovel, just treat my lice because I'm all shaken up. I don't think this guy should be in charge or anything. I think this guy's been awake for too many days in a row, if you ask me. Alright, we have no Hare Krishnas here. So instead, is there anything got going on over here? Just let's head on out here. What are we doing in Seattle again? There's like a two-headed squirrel or something. What is tree branch? So let us go ahead and arm ourselves. The branch. Think. All right, now when the squirrel comes running around, we're gonna club it on the head. Is there a squirrel anywhere around here? Wait, what? Loose dirt. That is a two-headed squirrel? Okay, well, for a scenario like this, I know what to do. Give that squirrel some peanuts. Squirrels, even two-headed squirrels, love them some peanuts. And it took them and left. Oh, that's a hole. Oh, okay. I was like, I was having trouble knowing what I was looking at. Anyway, all right. Let's go ahead and smash his little home. After digging for a long time, we find the squirrel. 2 heads. Oh no, we find like a whole cave. Sheesh, that was a lot of work. Yuck, 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 yuck. All right, heading into the cave. I have a feeling we're going to find some kind of bizarro alien device. My prediction. Oh, it's totally dark. Wait, what? Abandoned bird nest. Oh, and there's a pit. Oh, a fire pit. Okay. So let's use our tree branch with our bird nest. There's somewhere over here. Okay, it's right there. Okay, use our tree branch with the abandoned bird nest. Okay, we did it. Bird nest with branch and pit. And use lighter on that stuff. Boom, we started a fire in the dark. Oh my god, it's some kind of weird psychedelic cave. Interesting. Did that all in the total dark, guys. Now we're going to use our handy yellow crayon with our torn wallpaper because why not? I drew a map from my dream on it. He couldn't find an actual piece of paper or something other than a crayon. And there's a squirrel's nest, by the way. We need that at all? See what else we got going on in this funky cave. This squirrel is living in luxury. Okay, what is that? It's hard to tell from the graphics. This is a graphical adventure game, but I have to go to what is. Okay, I don't know what those markings are. They look like yellow crayon markings, and so why not? Go ahead. Shade them in. Alright, the Crayola brand crayon was enough to... Oh my god! He drew an Ankh, and that suddenly opened up a magical door. How would you know how to do any of this, by the way, back in the day? It's like... just so obscure. Like, you have to use the yellow crayon with the markings on the weird wall. But of course, you know, like... Anyway, I don't know what the hell this thing is. Is it the Scalarian device? Blue crystal. Okay, let's use our remote control. Because, of course. It's turns out it's on the same frequency as my television set. And let's go ahead and steal this blue crystal. My boss is going to be like, did you write that two-headed squirrel story? I'm going to be like, buddy story. I ended up in a weird cave and I stole some kind of magic crystal. Looks like an artifact. Okay. I guess that blue crystal is like lighting up the whole room. I think we've totally abandoned the squirrel. We're no longer interested in that. Squirrel was a means to an end. We're going to go ahead and use the lighter on the squirrel's nest. Just, because I can. Where's that lighter? Use the lighter on the... Oh, the two-headed squirrel is there. Hold on. Wait a second. Pick up two-headed squirrel. Come here, little buddy. You're not allowed to do that? Okay, you know what? I won't kill him. He was a handy little companion, a handy little animal companion. Helped me find this bizarro cave. All right, what stroke of luck for us to just happen by chance onto an alien thingamabob. I guess maybe it's not chance. Maybe the alien thing had mutated the squirrel, so it's like makes more sense. But if it's just it happened to be a two-headed squirrel happened to live beside an alien thing just because of pure luck, and that is they're asking us to go along with a pretty farcical story, guys. Anyway, let's use our reservations terminal here. In the future, you don't have to go through security or anything in an airport. They were like, by the mystical year of 97, you'll just go on a computer, select your flight, and walk on the flight. Hey, we can go to Miami if we want. But I think we should go back to San Francisco. I think that's where we're supposed to go. Right, that was remarkably easy to buy tickets. Too bad real flights don't work this way. An enjoyable flight later. We just totally skip that. The whole flight. They're like, you don't have to hassle the flight attendant more than once. Once is surely enough. That woman is her own set of PTSD from what you did to her on that last flight. We were jerks to her, man. Flooding the bathroom, blowing an egg up. Like, I think nowadays that's not considered hijinks. Nowadays, like, they would taser you. You know, like, they would assault you if you did that on a flight. Anyway, okay. So now that we're back in town, let's walk down here. Let's check out a bit more of the city. So we're obviously not going to complete Zak McKracken today. We're just sort of having a bit of a showcase here, exploring some of the streets, seeing some of the sights. So let's see a little bit more about what we have to offer here. Let's say that our next international destination will be our last. But before we get there, what have we got here? So we can go to Lou's Loans. Let's see if we can get a loan from Lou. In lieu of loans, will Lou grant liens? Only Lou knows. All right, Lou. Hiya, buddy. Lou, I would like to buy stuff. What have you got for sale? There's like alien Star Trek stuff there. There's a Maniac Mansion poster, which is pretty awesome. I like how Lucasfilm Games sort of drops like hints to, you know, or not hints, but little cameos of their previous games in their games. You know, what are all these things? That is nothing. Nothing. A wetsuit. There's like a computer. That's cool. Anything. Golf club. Yeah, this is a sell window. How about we go for the buy option? Lou, I would like to buy your golf club. I want to buy the golf club. Come over here. Come to this window. This is the only window I can accept cash. 75 bucks for a golf club? Friend? Here's my cash card. I feel like we're just dropping into Zak McKracken's life here, going on a giant spending spree, leaving him in copious amounts of debt, and then we're gonna leave. Like, Zak's gotta live the rest of his life, but you know, we just dropped in to basically bankrupt this poor guy. Gonna buy the wetsuit. We're gonna buy literally everything we can. 145 bucks. Worth 2 golf clubs, according to Lou. By Lou's guesstimation, there's 2 golf clubs worth of wetsuit. All right, we'll take that. And I guess we will also buy toolkit. Give me the egg beater, the hat. Give me the works, Lou. Lou, sell me everything. His store is going to be totally empty. The next person that walks in is going to be so confused. They're going to be like, are you a store? And he's going to be like, well, yes and no. It's a complicated answer. Quick answer is we have nothing to sell you. Somebody came and bought everything. I will also buy your hat. I want the guitar as well. I want those funny glasses with the mustache and the nose. I want everything. It'll be 15 bucks, friend. Here's my cash card. Just put it on credit. This is this is what you did in America in the 80s, guys. You just literally bought everything on credit. You're like, wow, it's like having free money. For the next 30 days, I'm rich. And then I will declare bankruptcy. And I buy these things. Give me the guitar too, man. Lou, buddy, today's your lucky day. For some reason, I'm clearing out my bank account. Also, I like how there's a look sign next to the glasses. They're like, look at this. 139 bucks. That's a deal. That golf club, I think we got ripped off, though. Pretty sure the golf club was overpriced. All right, is there anything left? And try and buy The nose glass. Oh, we totally can. They're mine. I'm clearing you out, man. I don't even know how much money I have, but I just spent it all. You know what, guys? YOLO. might as well have no money. $3, that's a steal. I keep expecting him to say there's no cash left on your cash card, but I think we have infinite money. If not, we're screwed. We might have just screwed ourselves. Let's, where is our cash card anyway? We're now carrying all this stuff. It's crazy. Hey, Lou, can I sell you a blue alien sphere? Cash card. I have no idea how to tell how much money I have on my cash card. Read the cash card. Balance is $11,000. Holy man. Okay, you know what, Lou? Anything else you want to sell us? I will literally buy anything from you for any price. I think we've pretty much cleared him out though. So let's see what else we can buy in this world. You know what? We didn't inspect the things we bought. Let's see here. Go ahead and open our toolkit. We have a monkey wrench, duct tape, rope, wire cutters, and a hat. Let's put on this awesome hat. Let's put on our nose glasses. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's go back in and rob Lou. He's never going to know it's us. All right, Lou. Get out our monkey wrench and threaten him aggressively. Hiya, buddy. Ah, he recognizes us. All right, well, the jig is up. We can't rob this guy. What else we got? What do we got going on over here? This is Society for Ancient Oh, hello. Let's see if we can just straight up enter. It's locked. We're going to try and entice them with this blue crystal and see what happens. Oh, hello. Where did you get that artifact? Never mind that. You're the woman who was in my dream. I just realized we have the like googly eyes and stuff on. What a line. We're definitely not seducing this lady. I had a dream too. It was a strange man was in my room. Hold on. That strange man is me. It was you. Oh, I had to take the glasses off to show her. Come with me. Pretty funny. So we've met a new person in our quest. He seems totally legit. My two friends and I had special dreams sent to us by the Ancient Ones. All right, I'm getting a bad feeling about this. She might be a nut job, guys. You're the one they told us about. Give me a break. I see you're skeptical. You'll soon change your mind. All right, dazzle me, razzle dazzle me. In the dream we shared, we saw a strange device, which we must build. Okay, so we need the 3 different color crystals. Here's a drawing of it. Hey, that's it. That's the blue crystal you brought me as part of this device. What are the odds? Now we have to find the yellow and the white. And that will stop something from happening. Aliens from making us more stupider. When the whole, this yellow crystal shard will let you join my friends on Mars. A when hole. Wait, she has friends on Mars? You'll need a spacesuit. A spacesuit? Wetsuit plus fishbowl equals spacesuit. That's my guess. Here's your artifact back. From now on, we'll all share knowledge through our dreams. That sounds like a terrible plan. Why don't we just meet up and talk in person? Be careful. If one of us dies, it will be impossible to complete our mission. Ah. So here I think is where you can start to switch between different characters. So now we click switch. Hey, there's... What the... Who are these people? Who's Melissa? Where is Melissa? Oh my god, she is actually on Mars. The landing site of Mars. They thought in 1997 that we would have landed on Mars. I thought it was supposed to be aliens on Mars, but no, it seems to be humans. The developers of this game thought by 1997 we would be on Mars. They vastly overestimated our capacity. We didn't even have Interact for another like 5 years. They were very optimistic. I mean, between Interac and Mars, they really thought we would be ahead of the game. I'm getting a little tired of waiting here for instructions. They are in... Oh my god, these are the co-eds that converted their bus into a spaceship and went into space. No water and no guys. We should have gone to Fort Lauderdale for spring break like everyone else. Man, if you flew to Mars on spring break, I mean, that's pretty freaking amazing. 2 days instead of 2 months. I would have gotten sick every time I looked out the window. That is commitment. Why did they come here if they didn't want to be here? In zero gravity, that sure was a mess. Ugh. Oh, God, that's disgusting to think about. So who am I, Melissa? Something like that? Can I just explore Mars for a bit? This is unbelievable. What we got going on in here? So, Crazy Woman's friends just happen to be on Mars. No big deal or anything. They're only on another planet. Might want to lead with that so people don't think you're crazy. Interesting. Wonder if we can go in here. Open the this is a hostel? Seems to be broken. Okay, well, I have no idea what to do here. What is any of this stuff? Anything. Mars door. Let's push this button. See what happens. So this is where the game starts to become exponentially more complex, because with multiple characters, you can switch between them. You can be solving puzzles in real time. You know, basically sort of have different characters be at different stages of different puzzles, being different countries and stuff, communicating with one another. All sorts of crazy stuff can happen. I think this is why this is where Maniac Mansion got too complicated for me as a kid. Like, I could follow the Sierra adventure games where you're just one guy. They were hard as anything, and I could never figure out the puzzles, but it's like, I could sort of follow them. But when you have multiple characters in different environments, all simultaneously trying to solve puzzles, that's where it gets a little complicated for me. Let's go ahead and read this sign, see what we got going on here. So this says, face area rapid transit, 1 token, $100 each way. Man, nothing is cheap in 1997. Use monolith slots. I need money. What happens if I take off my helmet? That probably will kill her. Before we do that, let's switch over to Leslie. I think she's just the other one. Yeah, she's the one over here. Okay, we can switch back to Zach. I did say we would go to our next location and then start to wrap up. And Mars does feel like a pretty substantial location, but I did see Miami as a flight destination, and so I think Zach here is going to go on a little flight. A little flight for funsies. He's, I mean, maybe eventually he'll solve this whole alien puzzle, but for right now, he's like, you know where I want to go is Miami. I want to go party it up. Those girls talking about spring break really kind of got to me. The hair salon. The Bobby in hair salon. Interesting. Anyway, all right. So there's tons of stuff to explore in this game. I mean, you know, we've just really scratched the surface. We haven't even gone into the phone company. Actually, before we do hop on another flight, I'm pretty sure the phone company is the company that's been infiltrated by aliens. Let's go take a look at that. I kind of want to see if there's obviously aliens manning the store or something like that. All right, TPC, the phone company. Go check them out. Hello, I'm here to pay my bill. Also, I'm looking for aliens. You guys seen any? Well, might you in fact be an alien? Oh my god, that totally is an alien. That's the dude. How do we talk to him? How do we attack him? I need a gun. Shoot, man. Dum-de-dum. Man, I don't have anything. Oh, here we go. Use golf club with man. I can't. Oh, there isn't even a talk to option. Interesting. Okay, let's just do the what is. An application, a counter, computer, plan to payphone. I swear, we just have to walk into this back room. We could solve the whole mystery. Nice hat, though, guy. I am also a fan of hats. See ya. So that's where the aliens are, obviously. And I wonder if you have to wear the funny mustache glasses, and then they think you're an alien or something. Zak has swagger, too, by the way. I don't know if you guys have been noticing when he walks. Got quite a bit of swagger going. Where's my kazoo? Where's my bus driver summoning kazoo? There it is. Who's the kazoo? Wake up, lazy bus driver man. I can't be the only person who notices when the buses aren't running. Am I like the only person in 1997 who still rides the bus? Use cash card in the cash thing. And boom. Zak has $11,000. I wonder if we could burn that up. Like, what could we possibly spend it on? Let's go to Vegas, baby. Forget about Miami. Go to Vegas. High stakes slot machines, expensive, penthouse suites, girls, an entourage of dudes. We'll just waste all of our money. Alcohol. We'll see how far $11,000 can go, man. Man, if only. That would be the ultimate adventure game. It's like, oh, we have options. It's like you can either solve an alien mystery, or you can go to Vegas and just blow this guy's life savings and then watch him get killed by a loan shark. Now that's an adventure game I want to play. All right, we're going to go to Miami. There's lots of other cool places you can go. You can go to London, Peru, Mexico. We were in Seattle. I want to go to Miami because I think that's where the party is. If Vegas was an option, we definitely would have chosen that. But let's just go check out Miami for funsies. We've kind of given up on the whole stopping the aliens. Blah, blah, blah. Aliens are around. You want to stop them. But, in our limited time with this game, we're just here to have fun. Who is that? That is a creepy looking man that we are going to try to avoid. Oh no, what does this say? Wait. What? Can we not leave Miami? Read this. Read the sign. Miami is closed for repairs. Oh, you tricked us. You tricked us. There'll be no partying on the beaches. Oh man, what a ripoff. I'm pretty sure it's spring break too, as the girls on Mars were saying. I can go to the Bermuda Triangle. Oh, why not? Exit, visa code required. That's fine. We're gonna go to the Bermuda Triangle. Hopefully not die. If we die, we die. Here's the copy protection. We finally encountered it. I think we can just kind of enter anything. Yeah, cracked by Eaglesoft Incorporated. Thank you for flying Air Airlines. Nice legitimate flight company. Uh-oh, we're gonna get robbed. Can you spare a debit? Alright, you know what? Here's my cash card. 11,000 bucks. Go nuts, my friend. Today's your lucky day. He has a card reader in his jacket. Thanks, but my life still ain't got no meaning. Dude, I just gave you $11,000. How about you be more grateful? The plane's not here. Alright, so we're stuck. So when you're stuck, that's when you go to Mars and take off your helmet and see what happens. We're gonna end on, guys. Suicide by oxygen deprivation in a hostile alien planet. Take off your helmet. There's no air here. Oh, okay. You're not allowed to kill her that easily. I wish we could go in here and she could take off her helmet. I kind of like to see what she looks like. I guess she's just a faceless Martian explorer. There's no way to take off helmet. There's no air in here. There's no way to like close this door, Seems to be broken. All right, well, that's as far as we're going to get in Zak McKracken here. Zak McKracken is one of the games in the book, 1001 Video Games You Must Play Before You Die. And I think as far as Lucasfilm adventure games go, or LucasArts adventure games go, This one seems like a pretty cool one. It's sort of zany, but it also has like sort of alien stuff going on and multiple characters and stuff. It does have the old school, you know, the 1980s adventure games definitely had the thing going on where it was sometimes really hard to figure out the puzzles without walkthroughs, because it's like, how are you supposed to know to, you know, use the crayon with the wall, right? Like, it's like almost like you would just never figure it out. I feel like adventure games these days are a little clearer, but I mean, if you happen to like that puzzle, I mean, there are some people who really enjoy those kinds of thought puzzles. Then, you know, if you've never heard of Zak McKracken, it is a classic LucasArts style adventure game with stuff going on. So we'll switch back to Annie here for a second as we wrap up. But what do you guys think of Zak McKracken here? Does it look like an interesting game? Does it look kind of funny and zany? Does the plot look kind of interesting? Is it a game you played before? Do you have any tips or tricks for us or anything like that? Whatever the case may be, let me know in the comments down below. And as always, guys, if you've watched this far, hopefully whatever you think of the game, you had fun today. And if that is the case, don't forget to like the video and all that jazz. And once again, we are just 2 videos away from our 500th episode, meaning we have officially been on this 1001 quest for 5 years, and we're half done. So don't forget to tune back in soon, because once again, for episode 500, we're going to go with something a little special. So I won't spoil the surprise, but you may want to look on my channel to see if there's any scheduled live streams coming up. But yeah. Anyway, until next, my friends, you all take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time. Peace. Pretty sure I'm just stuck in the airport forever. Miami was a trap. There are no beaches here, no girls, no bikinis, no nothing. Just this homeless, dirty bum. I was bamboozled.